Well, today the judges had the opportunity to ask both sides some tough questions, but there was a particular focus on pressing Chesterfield County as to why the officer shot Charles Byers in the back multiple times as he was running away from them.
It's always difficult and it's always heartbreaking.
More than 2 years after Peggy and Michael Byers' adult son, Charles Byers, was shot and killed by Chesterfield police officer Gordon Painter, they found themselves here at the University of Richmond, where a panel of federal judges heard arguments in an important stage of their legal battle.
It's painful, the grieving process takes time and everything. Every time we have to go through the facts of the case, it gets difficult.
As we've previously reported, the shooting happened in July 2023 off Wycliffe Road after officers received reports of breaking and entering. When they arrived on scene, they found Byers holding a hatchet. About 45 seconds later, Painter fired multiple shots at Byers as he was backing away and then fired more shots at his back when he turned around. The Byers family is suing Officer Painter and the county for excessive force, claiming officers failed to de-escalate and that Byers, who was in mental distress, was not a threat. A district court judge denied qualified immunity in the case, saying that Byers acted unthreateningly and made no movement toward the officers at the time of the shooting. Plaintiff's attorney Paul Curley saying that was the right call.
He simply was not a threat. Without being a threat, you cannot shoot someone. Unfortunately, Chesterfield County believes that they can shoot people who are not threats to the officers. It's outrageous.
But Chesterfield says the district court erred in denying immunity because it failed to consider the totality of the circumstances leading up to the deadly use of force. Before 3 judges on Friday, County Attorney Julie Seyfarth attempted to make that case, arguing that officers only had knowledge of the 911 calls, the hatchet in Byers' hand, and his noncompliance with 15 verbal commands to drop it. However, much of the panel's questioning centered around the very moment that Officer Painter pulled the trigger.
That he was running away from the police when he was shot in the back.
At the moment that he was running, he's a fleeing felon, which under Tennessee versus Garner.
And you have a right to shoot someone in the back when they're running away, you're saying?
Your Honor, yes.
I don't see how you get over shooting somebody in the back.
How many times has he been hit? 3 times, and then he turns, he's still running, and you shoot him in the back?
Your Honor, he ran for 5 seconds with a hatchet in his hand. He was still a threat
He was
to the
dying.
people. That's not what it appears on the camera when he's running with the hatchet in hand. He's still running towards the homes. And in that case,
He was running up the street.
Judge Roger Gregory said the county was attempting to make the panel, quote, second guess what we can see for ourselves in the video.
Common sense would be, you don't shoot a person in the back after you've shot 3 times, and then they're turning around, literally dying, and you shoot them again 3 times?
While Seyfarth said officers were not aware of Byers' mental health condition at the time, Judge Barbara Milano Keenan said it was quite clear that Byers was disoriented, and she suggested that more police training may be necessary. Seyfarth declined to speak with me further following the argument, citing the ongoing litigation.
Some decisions need to be made, some training needs to happen, things need to get better for people who are in the same situation that Charlie was in.
For the Byers family, they're still holding out hope for justice in their favor.
Well, I mean, like I've said before, it was failure upon failure upon failure that led us to this situation, and now Charlie's gone. And he shouldn't be gone.
Now, the judges did not issue a decision today, and Curley tells me it could take multiple months before that happens. Here at the University of Richmond, I'm Tyler Lane for CBS 6 News.